Hi everybody, this is CK Sample with Obsessable.com. We're starting a new feature today called the Daily Obsession. We just want to show you 3 cool things we found online, and we'd love to hear in the comments what you thought about these things. We'll be posting a post with this video embedded in it, and we'll also be posting this on YouTube. And you'll be able to leave comments below on the post on Obsessable. And please subscribe to our YouTube feed. So here's Obsessable. This is our main site. We had a story last week about Google ditching 6 web services, and one of the services that got ditched was Google Notebook. So if you're a Google Notebook user and you've been wondering, well, what do I do now because Google got rid of Google Notebook, never fear. Evernote, who make a very useful online notebook that plugs into a bunch of different things, are now offering a Google Notebook importer that'll allow you to import your Google Notebooks into Evernote. Google hasn't deleted anyone's notebooks, but they're not continuing any development on their notebooks, and it's unclear how useful the Google Notebook system is going to be long term, so why not move your data over to a system that is helpful? If you go to the Evernote site, evernote.com, you can click on what is Evernote, and it gives a good description of the service and what all it plugs in to. As you can see, they have clients for both macOS 10 Leopard, Windows, iPhone and iPod Touch, Windows Mobile, and even the SanDisk U3. So a lot of ways to keep notes and to check notes on the go using Evernote, and they have a nice new importer for all you Google Notebook users. So that's our first thing. Our second thing, as you may have noticed on the site this week, we had where to watch Barack Obama's inauguration and how to participate, telling you different ways you can participate in the election of the United States' new president, Barack Obama. That happened this week. So that's great, but what do you do now that he's president? Well, we found this, the Obama meter. The Obama meter is a little tracking thing from PolitiFact.com and the St. Petersburg Times. And as you can see, they have a list of promises kept. He's kept 7 promises so far. Things that he's compromised on, 0. Promises broken, 0 so far. Stalled, 1. In the works, 14. And no action yet, 488. And if you click through to one of these, let's look at the promises kept, since that's the most important one. Here's a list of all the different promises that he has kept so far, and if you click through to any of these, it gives you more information on that. So this is an interesting way to keep track of our current president and what he's doing and how he's performing and living up to all of his campaign promises post the election. In addition to this, so that's our second thing. We just want to show you the Obama meter, and we'll have links to this in the post. The third thing we want to discuss is Twitter. Well, not really. We have a Twitter account. We have this article that I wrote a while back called What is Twitter, that gives you a nice introduction to the service that you should check out if you have not seen what Twitter is and what it can do. But Twitter is a service that asks you, what are you doing? And every day and several hours a day, and if you're obsessed like me, several minutes, every other minute you go to Twitter and you say, hey, I'm doing a webcast right now, and you type in what you're doing. Well, there's a new service that just launched called Plinky. And what Plinky does is it asks you a different prompt each day, not just what are you doing, but for example today it's, if you were a famous rapper, who would be in your posse? Jay-Z. And because he's awesome. So you can give a little bit of information about why'd you pick that person, and edit the default title, why my hip-hop posse would include Jay-Z, and then you answer it. And what's cool here, it says you're done, and you can share what you said on Facebook, Twitter, and there's an embed code to embed it on your site, and you can email it to a friend, and you can also see who else answered this prompt and who they said. So it's an interesting idea for a social network that kind of goes beyond what Twitter does with what are you doing, and goes more broadly to a whole series of different questions. And if you go to the prompts section on the site, you can view older questions that they've had in the past. Name 3 songs you put on a road trip mixtape. So it's kind of like, you know, small talk at a party, and they're trying to get everyone to participate and answer with cool things. So we can definitely see there being some cool things coming out of this, but it's a brand new service. It just launched yesterday. Check it out, Plinky. If you join it, we are Obsessable on Plinky, so if you go to plinky.com/people/obsessable, you can follow us and see what our answers are, and we'll follow you back and see what everybody's discussing, and we'll keep our eye on this social media service and see if it takes off over time. Finally, we wanted to mention we are looking for writers for Obsessable. We're looking to contract freelancers to write features for us, to contribute news posts, and we're also looking for people to be contracted to help us snipe specs. We call them spec snipers, who are finding all the specifications for all the products and gadgets and technology that we mention in our product pages on the site. So if you are looking for work and you're interested in making some freelance money, please check out this post. Obsessable is looking for writers, and let us know. This has been the Daily Obsession, and I'm CK Sample III. Thanks for checking it out, and please let us know in the comments what you thought. Cheers.